Hello, everyone, and welcome to Listen to Talk English podcast.
Hi, everyone. It's great to be here with you.
I'm Luna, and I'm here with my wonderful co-host, Roy.
Hello. Yes, it's Roy here, ready for fun and useful English lesson.
Today, Roy, we have a very important topic for our beginner English learners.
That's right, Luna. Today we are going to talk about greetings and introductions.
Yes, this is the first thing you need to learn when you start speaking English. How to say hello, how to tell people your name, and how to start a simple conversation.
Exactly. Imagine you meet someone new. What's the first thing you usually say?
You say hello or hi.
That's right. These are the most common ways to greet someone in English. Hello is a little more formal, and hi is more informal.
Formal means you use it with people you don't know very well, or maybe someone older than you, or in a more serious situation.
And informal means you use it with your friends, family, or people you know well.
So, if I see my friend Sarah, I can say, "Hi, Sarah."
Perfect. And if you meet your new English teacher, maybe you can say, "Hello, teacher."
Yes, that makes sense. Are there any other ways to say hello?
Yes, there are a few others that are also quite common. You can say good morning, good afternoon, or good evening.
Yes, we use these depending on the time of day, right?
Exactly. Good morning is from when you wake up until around 12 o'clock in the day.
So, if it's 10 o'clock in the morning, I can say, "Good morning."
That's right. And good afternoon is from 12 o'clock in the day until it starts to get dark, maybe around 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening.
Okay, so if it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I can say, "Good afternoon."
You've got it. And good evening is from when it starts to get dark until you go to sleep.
So, if it's 7 o'clock in the evening, I can say, "Good evening."
Very good, Luna. Now, what about when you meet someone for the first time? What do you usually say after you greet them?
You usually want to know their name, right?
Exactly. So, how do you ask someone for their name in English?
The most common way is to say, "What's your name?"
Yes, that's perfect. It's simple and everyone understands it.
And how do I answer if someone asks me that?
You can say, "My name is," and then you say your name. For example, "My name is Roy."
Or you can say, "I'm," and then your name. For example, "I'm Luna."
Both are correct and very common.
So, let's practice a little. Imagine I meet you for the first time, Roy.
Okay, here we go.
Hello,
Hi,
what's your name?
my name is Roy. What's your name?
I'm Luna. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Luna.
That was easy.
It is. And after you say nice to meet you, it's also common to ask how the other person is doing.
Oh, yes. How do we do that?
The most common way is to say, "How are you?"
And how can I answer that?
You can say, "I'm fine, thank you." And you?
So, the whole conversation could be, "Hello, hi, what's your name?" "My name is Roy, what's your name?" "I'm Luna, nice to meet you." "Nice to meet you too, how are you?" "I'm fine, thank you, and you?" "I'm good, thanks."
Perfect. That's a very good basic conversation when you meet someone for the first time.
What if I want to introduce myself to a group of people?
That's a good question. You can still say, "Hello, everyone," or "Hi, everyone." Then you can say, "My name is," or "I'm."
So, if I walk into a room and there are a few people there, I can say, "Hello, everyone, I'm Luna."
Exactly. And sometimes, if it's a more formal situation, you might say, "Good morning/afternoon/evening, everyone. My name is Luna."
Okay, that makes sense. What if I want to introduce someone else to someone?
Ah, that's also important. Let's say you are with your friend John Smith and you want to introduce him to another friend, Emily Brown.
How would I do that?
You can say, "Emily, this is my friend John," or "John, this is my friend Emily."
So, you say the name of one person, then "this is," then "my friend," and then the name of the other person.
That's right. You can also say, "I'd like you to meet." For example, "Emily, I'd like you to meet John," or "John, I'd like you to meet Emily." This is a little more formal.
And what do John and Emily say to each other?
They would usually say, "Nice to meet you."
So, the whole introduction could be, "Emily, this is my friend John." And then Emily says, "Nice to meet you, John." And John says, "Nice to meet you too, Emily."
Exactly. You're getting very good at this, Luna.
Thank you, Roy. So, we know how to greet people, how to introduce ourselves, and how to introduce other people. What about starting a simple conversation after the introduction?
That's the next step. After you say nice to meet you, you might want to say something else to keep the conversation going, especially if you are going to be spending some time with this person.
What are some easy things we can talk about?
One very common thing to talk about is where someone is from. You can ask, "Where are you from?"
And how can someone answer that?
They can say, "I'm from," and then the name of their city or country. For example, "I'm from London," or "I'm from New York."
So, if I ask you, where are you from, Roy? What would you say?
I would say, "I'm from Manchester."
And if someone asks me, I can say, I'm from Kyiv.
Exactly. You can also ask, "Where do you live?" This is asking about their current location.
So, if someone is from Liverpool but now lives in Chicago, they might say, I'm from Liverpool, but I live in Chicago.
That's a perfect example.
What are some other simple conversation starters?
You can ask about how someone's day is going. You already know "How are you?" But you can also say, "How's your day going?" Or "How are you doing today?"
And the answers are usually similar, right? I'm good, thanks. Or, it's going well, thank you.
Yes, that's right. Another very easy topic to talk about is the weather.
Oh, yes. People always talk about the weather. How can we start a conversation about that?
You can say, "It's a nice day, isn't it?" if the weather is good. Or, "It's raining today," if it's raining.
And the other person might agree or say something about it like, yes, it is lovely. Or, yes, I brought my umbrella.
Exactly. These are very simple ways to start a conversation.
What if I want to know what someone does? Like their job or what they study?
You can ask, "What do you do?" This is a general question that can refer to their job or their studies.
And how can they answer?
If they are working, they might say, "I'm a teacher," or "I work in a bank." If they are a student, they might say, "I'm a student," or "I study English."
So, if I ask you, what do you do, Roy?
I would say, "I'm a podcast host."
And if I ask someone I meet at a university, they might say, I'm studying history.
Exactly. Another simple question you can ask is about someone's interests or hobbies. You can say, "What do you like to do?"
And they might answer with things like, I like to read books, or I enjoy playing football.
Yes, these are all good ways to get to know someone a little bit better.
So, let's recap. We learned how to say hello in different ways. Hello, hi, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
That's right, and we learned how to ask for someone's name. "What's your name?" and how to answer, "My name is," or "I'm."
We also learned how to ask how someone is doing. How are you? And how to answer, I'm fine, thank you. And you?
And we talked about introducing other people by saying, "This is my friend," or "I'd like you to meet."
Then we looked at some simple conversation starters like asking, where are you from? How's your day going? Talking about the weather, asking, what do you do? And what do you like to do?
That's a lot of useful phrases for our beginner learners.
It is. And remember, the most important thing is to try to use these phrases when you have the opportunity to speak English. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes when they are learning a new language.
That's very true, Luna. Practice makes perfect. The more you practice, the more comfortable you will become with greetings, introductions, and starting simple conversations.
And don't forget to listen carefully to how native English speakers greet each other and start conversations. You can learn a lot by listening.
Absolutely. You can listen to podcasts like this one, watch English movies or TV shows, or try to have conversations with English speakers if you have the chance.
We hope this episode has been helpful for you. Remember, learning a new language takes time and effort, but it's also very rewarding.
Keep practicing, keep listening, and keep talking. You will get there.
Thank you so much for joining us today on Listen to Talk English podcast.
Yes, thank you for listening. We hope you have a wonderful day.
We'll be back next time with another interesting topic to help you improve your English.
Until then, goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.